up, X Gang? This your boy KevX coming to you all with another reaction video. But this time we're gonna be doing a reaction video on what if everybody lived like an American. You know, it's interesting because I read an article, right? And in that article, it said that there's enough money in the whole entire United States that nobody should be broke. And then on top of that, there would still be money left over. That's crazy. So there's no reason why nobody should be living the quote unquote American dream. So this is something to think about. So in this video, we're gonna check it out and see how it plays out. And you're gonna hear my thoughts on it. All right, let's go.
There are currently 7.5 billion people alive on Earth, of which 323 million live in the United States of America. As a global powerhouse, many have an opinion on the American lifestyle, but what do the statistics say, and what would actually happen if we all lived like Americans? First off, you would be having more sex. Surveys indicate that Americans have sex 138 times per year on average, which is the second highest in the world, behind France. Porn would also be even more abundant, as 73% of the world's porn is produced in America. Americans drive.
Wow. So in other words, a lot of people getting it cracking. I guess that would make sense because we live in a horn dog society. That reminds me of a time when I was walking in this city right by street lights, and we stopped and we was about to proceed to cross the street. And so during that process, there was this older white lady, right? And she was just going on and on with this one guy, just upset and just in a frenzy. She was just like, oh my God, I am so sick of this. All these young people want to talk about is sex, sex, sex. That's it. That's all they want to do. This is ridiculous. That's all they talk about is sex, 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 sex. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It just makes me sick. She was going crazy. The funny thing about it was there was a young guy standing next to me. And so then she said, man, you just mad because ain't nobody doing you. That's why you acting like that. I'm just like, ooh. Shade. So that's interesting that they put that in the study. So we'll see how the rest of this plays out.
Americans drive 13,476 miles per year, which is the most in the world. This explains why they have the highest rates of vehicle collisions worldwide and number of meals eaten in a car. Seriously, statistics show that 20% of American meals are consumed in a vehicle. Americans eat 8 ounces of meat.
I'm one of them. I eat a lot of meals in my car.
The world average. This leads to Americans killing and eating 10 billion animals annually, which is 15% of the world's total consumption. The average American also drinks 403 Coca-Cola products per year compared to the world's average.
I don't drink that much Coke or pop. I hate pop.
To the US having the highest total caloric intake, sugar intake, and fat intake compared to all of the other 16 wealthiest countries. But consumption is similar in one category, fruit and vegetable consumption. And all of this eating contributes to trash. Americans throw out 1.6 billion pens and 220 million car tires per year. An individual American produces 729 kilograms of garbage per year, of which 544 kilograms is organic waste. This means that the population of America, which is roughly 5% of the world, generates 40% of the world's waste. For most of the world, the American lifestyle would mean living longer. The US life
So Americans are basically trashy individuals. That's crazy, man, in comparison to other countries. Wow.
Expectancy is 82.1 years for women and 77.5 for men, but it's still only ranked 42nd in the world behind other industrialized nations like Australia and Canada. This is likely because these countries have better publicly funded healthcare. The median age in the United States is 37.9, meaning if you divided the whole population of America into 2 equal groups, half of the people would be younger than 37.9 and half of the people would be older. America is defined as having an aging population in that the world's median age is lower at 30.1. Niger has the lowest median age at 15.3 years old compared to Japan, where the aging population could become an issue as their median age is 46.9. The lifestyle of an American requires about 10 liters of oil per day, but some other developed countries consume even more on average, like Canadians who use 10.2 liters per day, while some of the lowest consumers of oil are Bangladeshis who only use 0.1 liters per day. A direct way of measuring the impact of the world switching to an American lifestyle is using the global hectare. This measurement looks at how much land, sea, and other natural resources are needed to produce what each person consumes per year. For example, the rice they eat, the shelving unit they buy, or the clothes they wear. The average person in the world uses 2.7 global hectares per year. The highest is the lifestyle of those in Kuwait, who use 8.9 global hectares annually, with the US trailing slightly behind with 6.8 global hectares per year. With the amount of CO2 released from this, studies show that we would need another half of an Earth in order to absorb it at a safe rate. Although other studies suggests that these are underestimations. So you can imagine if we were all living like Americans, it would be catastrophic. In fact, we would need 4.1 Earths in order to sustain everyone living like an American. Special thanks to 23andMe for sponsoring this video. If you've ever—
Wow. So in other words, it'd be one big disaster from a very environmental standpoint, which is crazy and actually interesting when you look at the numbers from that particular perspective. It's earth-shattering. So that pretty much is my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
I believe in 6